G'day guys, welcome back to another episode. In this episode we head out deep sea fishing. It's jig versus bait in an epic fun challenge between myself and my brother Jackson out in the boat in beautiful, amazing conditions. Tiger sharks, big fish, a catch and cook at the end of the day, plus a lot more. I hope you guys enjoy this episode. Let's bloody go.
Phew. The skull of a whale.
The whole whale was just like, I was just like fighting it. First thing I'm going to talk about is the jig side of things. There are so many different types of jig, shapes, sizes, there's different techniques, there's all sorts going on. And there's a lot between fishing with bait and fishing with jigs, fishing with lures, etc. They're basically a different style, completely individual. I'll first run you through this and then I'll hop over to Jackson's side of things and talk you through the bait of what we got going on. Anyway, I'm using like a slow pitch jig, I guess you call it. The whole idea and the point of this is that it flutters down like that and imitates, you know, an injured or dying fish. And the fish on the bottom will smash it and eat it up. There's a few different techniques you can use. You can use different types of hooks. When I first grab a jig, I hooked it the wrong way because traditionally I'm used to lures with having the hooks on the bottom. That's not the case with most jigs. You hook them on the front there. You can put hooks on the bottom. That just increases the chance of the hook, you know, hooking in, and I guess having multiple hooks, it shares the load, so it's a lot harder for the fish to rip out a hook. They normally come with one hook, so I like to put on another hook. They just come in packets like this. There's all shapes and sizes. I just grabbed one of them and put them on. We're fishing in about 70-75 meters of water, so a good rule is basically double that, and that's the size of the jig you want. This is a 120. It's a little bit less than what I want, but there's no rip today. There shouldn't be anyway. I'll just get to the equipment that I'm using. I am not using a proper jigging setup. I've never actually had one. There's some rods and reels out there that are made specifically for jigging, and they probably are dope. They look wicked. Like they're more skinnier, sleeker rods with a lot lighter setup. This is probably an average jigging setup. It's pretty good. I got the twin power Shimano with a Therese rod. It's quite light, so the whole point is getting the action. I can't really get the action right with this. So what you're gonna do, you wanna drop it down. I'll just demonstrate. Hold your finger on the line so it doesn't, you know, curl up and spin the jig. When you're doing it, there's a few different techniques, and I am no expert. This is just what I've found that works. You guys probably know more than me, a lot of yous at home. But you have to, well, you want to crank the drag up a bit. You don't want to give them that much, because if there's reef on the bottom, as soon as they get to the bottom, it's game over. There's sharks here, so you want to give them a bit. You also don't want to have it fully locked up, because those assist hooks aren't the thickest, biggest hooks, because you want it quite light. When you get to the bottom, you can just do a few techniques. You can go straight up and down. It's the easiest one, and the whole point is when it flutters down, most of the time that's when the fish will grab it and run. You can do a couple little fast ones like this. That just makes the jig go like that, quick, and more of your pelagic style fish, even your snappers and stuff, will come up at the bottom and grab it. You're basically trying to entice the fish. You can just do variations, and honestly, a lot of it is just luck. Fishing is a lot about luck. You can put yourself on the spot, you can find the fish. It's just lucky if they're biting and they're hungry and everything works out. So there are a few techniques that you want to do. So the point of this video is to figure out what is more sustainable, what is a better method, and what's more fun. There's completely different styles of fishing. So we're doing deep dropping today. It could be completely different to being in the shallows there. We're targeting red emperor, gold band, Renken cod, mangrove jack, and species like that. Bigger chance of bycatch with bait we've found traditionally. But we've never actually done a challenge where we're going to prove it, so we're going to see what happens today. I'm going to use the jig, Jackson's going to use the bait. Personally, my opinion is that jigs are a lot better to use than bait. The reason being is that they're a bit more rewarding. They're actually harder to catch fish on. Obviously with the scent of bait and the bait not moving, it's easier to catch a fish. You've got to sort of work for fish on this. It's a lot more fun. The hit, the strike seems to be a bit more engaging and a bit more fun. I don't know, it plays mind tricks on you. It's just so addictive. It's got a sinker, it's quite heavy. 14-0 hooks, and this squid is what we're using for bait. So the bait is the part that we're focusing on here. Me and Jackson are really big on trying not to buy the bait. The reason being, we don't know where it comes from. We don't like not knowing where our food, our bait, or anything like that comes from. So a couple of days ago, Jackson and I actually went out, we caught a heap of squid.
Good bloody morning. Good morning. Hello, Strata.
Yeah, stop there.
Good morning, everyone. Jacko, Strider, myself, we just dropped the tinny in. The sun is coming up right now. It's glassy unpuffed because we just dropped it in. Whew. Let's just get straight out there and we'll go from there. Go! Oh, good girl, Strider. All right. Here we go. Yep. Woo! We're off, Strider. Oh, that sun is just coming up. Absolutely beautiful. Whoa, Strider. Jacko, the squid whisperer's got a squid. At least we have some lunch for later, if nothing else happens. Oh. Oh, is it just... Yeah, it's a squid. Nice. We cooked up a heat of squid and we decided to use the heads as bait. We do this often. Squid is a really good source of food and bait. They're super fast growing, they're crazy breeders, and they're in large numbers. So there's a lot more bycatching bait that we've found over the years fishing. Not so much out in the deep, but definitely in the shallows. If you go to an area where there's lots of fish, lots of life around the bommy or anything, basically anything on that bommy is going to hit the bait. You're going to get lots of bycatch. There's so many beautiful fish and stuff. So we always avoid fishing shallow with bait. Out here, there's less bycatch, but there's still a chance of sharks getting them, all sorts of fish that you're not really targeting, smaller fish, cods, and all that sort of stuff. You don't really have that much of control as in jig. A predator fish will be the only real fish that'll go for a jig, is what we're sort of targeting here. My personal beliefs and Jackson's personal beliefs, we're not trying to put on any of you guys at home what to do, what not to do, but maybe you can learn a thing or two. We're gonna stop talking and we're gonna do some drops. Let's catch some fish. As always, we've got to have a little bit of a competition. We're definitely doing me versus Jackson right now. Are you on the bottom? You got a fish? Jackson's already on, I'm not even on the bottom yet. Are you on the bottom? You got a fish? Jackson's already on, I'm not on the bottom yet. Oh. Slow jigging first, see if anything's down there. Pretty good?
No, it's very strong.
Oh, yes! Yes! Oh, they're both really effective here, Jacko. That was so much fun. It's all about that hit. It's so good. This has gotten a little bit fat. I reckon this is a cod. Mine's not very big.
Oh, no, it's on.
Oh, it's so much fun on the jig, eh? Just when it hits, when it loads up like that. Oh. What do you got? Oh, Jackson's got a double header. Both nannies. Whew. Oh, I hope this is a nanny. We're also out here because we have no fish in the freezer, by the way. We got no fish at home. There's a cyclone coming down the coast, so we won't be fishing for a very while. Last time that happened, we got flooded in with no food, so we are out here trying to catch some fish. Jackson's just cleaning up. Oh, I got a tomato cod. Woo! Whoa, whoa! Watch out, Strata. Look at this guy here, beautiful tomato cod. They are an absolute beast down there. Beautiful eating. I'll try swim this guy back, but I don't think I'll get him down, so he might be dinner for tonight. Thank you very much.
Ready?
Boom. See you, mate. Look at that. Jackson's got a beautiful largemouth nanny guy there. Absolute delicious eating. Well, there you go, first drop. I got a beautiful little tomato cod. Jackson with the largemouth nanny guy. What you want to do when you get the fish to the boat is you want to just put them out of misery. Just swine them, bleed them, do the right thing. You don't want to make the fish suffer any more than what they have. That is an absolute beautiful start to the day. Sometimes it's just on and it can happen. Sometimes you can be just jigging for hours or bait fishing for hours. So far just then, both methods proved effective. We'll go for another drift, obviously. Like I said to you guys before, we are actually trying to get a few fish, so this has been a bloody good start. Round 2, jig versus bait. This is pretty fun. Brodie versus Jackson in a battle of the boat. The biggest fish, best fish wins. Coming up to the spot slowly. It's really important when you're jigging that you try and stay right over the top of it so the jig actually does its correct motion. So a lot of times you can be on and off with the motor and throttle, but in this case, for some reason, we've got no rip, no wind, and it's straight down. We're not even drifting that fast over to our spot. We're sort of just coming up to our spot now, so I'm just going to do some slow jigs for now. Mix it up a little bit, see what happens. For us personally, the most sustainable method is obviously spearfishing. There's nothing even that comes close. You can hop underwater, you can choose your fish, you can take what you need. There's no bycatch. It's if you take your time, do the right thing, you rarely miss, you know, and you can really be selective. So we love spearfishing, and after this, oh,
I ain't gonna nibble
you
yet.
haven't even got a bite. This is a good fish. How's that? A fish just grabbed this over Jackson's bait. Oh, jig is winning, Jacko. As I was just saying, after this, we're gonna go in and hope to go for a spearfish. It is really, really dirty everywhere. We did check on our way out here. That's why we're sort of, going bottom fishing. Plus, we like to go bottom fishing when we don't really have any fish at home at all, because we're gonna basically keep everything we catch. That was a good hit, hey? It's a good hit. Woo! What do I got? Oh, I got a nanny. Got a largemouth nanny guy. I'll bring him in and I'll show you guys. This is another little largemouth nanny guy. Absolutely beautiful fish. The good thing about using jigs as well is that they never really swallow the hooks, whereas bait, they can swallow it. So I'm gonna chuck this guy back. He's super healthy. I'm sure we're gonna catch his bigger, older brother, and maybe later on I'm gonna go for a spearfish. So, see you, buddy. That is one of the other positives about fishing with lures, jigs, and all that. There is a lot less chance that a fish is gonna swallow the hooks, get it stuck, and die, you know what I mean? So there's less bycatch. You would call that bycatch. The reason being is because the bait is predominantly just sitting there. It's not floating. So the fish has time to swallow it, and that's how they normally feed. But like I said, we're just gonna enjoy the day. We will get the drone up later. We are gonna do a catch and cook. We haven't bring any food. We are gonna go spearfishing. So after this, you guys should see all that. It should be a beautiful day. Just between fishing spots there, we found a heap of birds. There's something smashing them, tuna, yellowfin tuna, wahoo or something like that. So we just got a troller rod out there while I'm looking for some ground. We'll see what happens. Might get a little bycatch. Might get a little action in between deep drops.
Straight away.
So Jacko's just been getting bite after bite after bite. So this is the difference. I haven't even had one touch. Most likely Jackson's been getting the littler fish hitting his thing, but he's using a bigger hook to minimize catching those littler fish. So if you're using a small hook, small bait, you're most likely to get a lot more bycatch. Oh yeah. Oh, yep, yep, yep.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's a good jig. Jacko's on.
Oh, it's a big one.
Oh, wow. That is the fish we come for. We probably don't even need to get another. Oh, it's got a big scar in it, look. Look at that big scar. Oh. Whoa. Exactly what we wanted. That's enough to feed Jacko's family for a little while anyway.
2 days.
Yeah. He's gone quiet here, so we're going to move to another spot. Another thing we like to do is we never like to fish the same spot much, so we'll sound around for some new ground, we'll drop around and we'll skip a few that we fished last time. And you know, we want to make sure that it's fished here year after year after year after year after year after year after year. There must be a huge bait ball just underneath these birds. They're all just sitting there like a day spa. Yeah, slow her down, Jacko. Look at the cheeky buggers. There's fish going through it and everything. We're just gonna creep up and have a look. They're not even flying away. Hello, guys. Yeah, we're right on the fish now. Are you on?
Smaller though.
Smaller. Yes.
Oh, that's bigger.
Oh, big fish. Big fish, guys. Big fish. Come on, hold in there, hooks. This is where it gets hard. You want to keep it off the bottom. You don't want to rip those little assist hooks out on a big fish. Big fish. Oh, don't get me.
Oh,
Come on.
Baby red.
Come on.
Good.
Oh, this could be a big red, Jacko, eh?
I'm gonna try and get this one back.
Oh, jeez. Come on, sweetie, please turn your head. Please hold in there. Yes, I got some line. Yes. Yes. Got him off the bottom. Woo! Did you say you got a little red?
I'm trying to get
Oh, this could be a big red, guys. This is like the ultimate. Watch out, Brodie Moss. Watch out. That's coming down. Oh, beautiful. Get him in. Watch out, Brodie. Oh, that. Ooh. Interesting. Not getting any big head flutters. The hell is it? Big trolley.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, you fair hooked him.
Oh, it's a foul trevally. That's why it went so hard. Oh. Thought it was a big red. Then I thought it was a cod because it was coming up so heavy, but it's because I foul hooked it down the back there. We'll get him straight back in the drink. There you go. Another beautiful fish on the jig. There we go. See you, buddy. Ooh, like a rocket.
Go on.
Oh, I thought that was a big red. Oh, that was so sick. Damn. There's our birds out there. Yeah. Just thought we'd change it up and go for a little flick on these birds here. It's got the lure out. I think I got a little tuna. Always good fun on this, really, like, yeah, can't actually get enough of it.
Flick. Oh. Did he go?
He's gone.
Oh.
I didn't know I was gonna... He's gone anyway. I was gonna show you guys, I just dropped him. Hopefully it's a pan-sized fish and we can cook it up because we are starving. It's midday right now. Absolutely beautiful, but almost dead glass. Just tried having a little drink down there. Wonder what we got. That reel needs some love, doesn't it? Oh, beautiful lunch fish, Jacko.
Yes.
Is that a rosy or a gold band?
No, it's gonna be lunch.
Yum, 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 yum. That's perfect for lunch. Little gold band snapper. Jackson onto another. Looks like a bigger gold band, eh?
It is.
Oh, good gold band. That's a good sized, delicious gold band right there. This is a beautiful gold band snapper on the bait there. One of the tastiest fish in the ocean. And that's going to be delicious in the esky. The dad was done. Let's go in. That's
heavy.
fishing done. Let's go for a dive, a drone, and eat some fish, huh?
Yeah.
And you can have a beer. I think you earned a beer. just coming back towards the island from out fishing, and we come across a bit of ground. I was going to hop in and scout it. We've never been here before, so hopefully there's something. Are we on the spot here?
Yeah, I've just gone. That's it right here.
Oh, okay.
Along just behind you there and through here. Push him in stride.
There's so many stingers in the water.
Yeah, look at the big plankton line there.
So itchy. Oh my god.
We're only 20 metres from the plankton line.
Oh, I got smashed alive. Lots of beautiful fish down there. No like good eating fish, but. What is that? Is it a whale? Go up close to it? Yeah, go up to it. It looks like whale bones. Whoa! Where's those whale bones, Strider? Huh? Show me the way. Lead me the way. Strider's on. I'm not going to miss this opportunity to go to the beach. There's a big bone there. Looks like a rib bone or something like that. Strider, don't roll in the smelly stuff. She rolled straight on that bone there. Strider. Well, check it out. The skull of a whale. Oh, wow. Look at this. Pretty cool. That's awesome. We're gonna steam down the beach and have some lunch. Righto, Jacko, I'm coming back out. Ah, oh, Stridey. Been there for a little while. Well, like maybe like a couple of months at least. There we go. You bloody beauty. We just pulled into this beautiful bay here. Gonna get the drone up in the air. Strider's down there frothing. Jackson's just getting into that fillet and got himself a little cheeky beer there. You ready, Strider? Should we get it up? Let's go.
Took a swing at a wrecking ball and I prayed for my downfall, and I found a way to reconcile, 'cause in my heart it's not worthwhile. It's a bloody battlefield where some go down, others heal. In the end it's all the same. All you can do is play the game. Oh, do we say goodbye? Refuse to question why. I'm sad to say I'm sorry, so lie. Pretend that you're okay. Swear that you will stay. Keep trying for one day. I'm sick of all these lies. Don't care if I capsize. There's nothing left.
So there's the tiger shark. It looks pretty big actually, pretty bloody big, coming straight for us down the beach. So if it comes around the boat, I'll get my mask on, I'll get in and I'll see if I get some footage for you. Hopefully it's friendly. So
So I leave it all behind. Don't wanna live a lie. my feet and forced me down a dead-end street when all I had went up in flames, burning only dark remains.
We got fire, baby! The battery is that critically low that it's actually trying to force land. I'm holding it up to fly up. I'm flying down the beach. I might have to make an emergency landing right on the beach in front of us, or risk losing it in the water. It's actually trying to land itself.
Where is it? Is it coming?
Yeah, it's coming.
There it is.
7%.
There he is through the middle window. Oh, he's here.
It's trying to land. Look, I'm not doing that.
Oh,
You have to land it. It's landing
oh
itself.
no! Oh.
The whole way I was just like fighting it. Got 4% left. Have to go in and bloody get it.
Lucky. Oh. At least it's above the tide line.
Oh, that's funny.
Hey!
Well,
It's lucky, that one.
I've lost count how many times I've had close calls with drones. But, gotta get the shot. Beautiful fresh gold band.
Oh, it's in my gut.
Ooh, taste test.
Yeah, I'm actually tasting.
Oh. Literally caught half an hour ago. Brodie, you want to try a little bit? Here you go, sweetie. Is that good? A little bit of lemon, you reckon, Jacko? A little bit of fresh lemon.
Let's roll this wrappers.
Bit of green shit. Don't mind if I bloody do. Oh, baby. Yeah, cheers. Mmm. 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 Don't get much better than that, does it?
Oh, I don't know if I can give you some Brodie.
Mm. Do yourself a favour, if you've never tried a moss fish wrap like this, get out there, get a little bit of secret sauce, a little bit of green shit, a bit of fresh fish. Mmm. We're gonna start steaming home. It's almost 3 o'clock now. We've got a couple hours to get home. We're hoping this wind stays beautiful for the trip home and it doesn't creep in. It is meant to creep in very soon. We're gonna cruise along this beach here and then do a few little island hops on the way home.
Lift him up.
Actually grab it!
It's gonna
You just said you're gonna grab. What was that? Did you purposely do that?
No, I thought you meant grab it.
There's a couple of them coming up tonight, look. Is that you?
Yeah, they're all coming up the seaweed line.
Alright, I'll mark this spot. Oh, that was a bit better than your other effort. Alright, get the other squid jig. We might get a couple of squid for dinner. Look, right there. Oh! I'm on the bottom. Or just a kraken.
The Kraken.
Ah.
Oh, look at that big one behind him at the back. Look at him fighting.
Well, it is a big one.
Oh, hurry up, I'm going to clasp mine.
Are we leaving in the water?
They're right back there.
Yeah.
I want to see you shoot yourself with it.
Get out of it.
And...
You won't see that here, Jacko.
Aye.
Bugger? Bugger?
Oh.
I might let this one go. He's a bit small, eh?
Yeah, go on.
So in summary, out deep sea fishing, it just really depends on what you want to do. There's always a lot more bycatch with bait. There's no way around it. A fish is more likely to eat some bait on the bottom, but then you can always minimize that with the type of hooks you use, the types of rigs you use, the places you fish. There's so much different variables involved. Jigging, you still can get bycatch, but it minimizes a lot. You're going to get more of the predator fish. It's a lot more fun, a lot more rewarding, and I think it's harder to do. But then the ultimate for me personally is spearfishing. You can fish, you can dive, and you can love the ocean, but what's the point if you're not going to look after it? You can be the biggest manly man out here, the biggest fisherman, and still care for the ocean. That's my theory on it. If you really love fishing, then why not look after the place that you love? So year after year, we can go fishing, diving, and learn and live in this beautiful environment, and everything's going to be sweet. We're going to boost back now, and that's it for this episode. If anything happens along the way, we will bring you guys with us, of course, but that's a wrap, baby. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Cheers. I want to know what it is. It definitely started off as a good fish, like a red or a nanny or something, and someone's come and ate it, spat it, ate it again.
You're on the tail of the line.
It's either a shark or a big cod. We're hoping it will spit it when it gets close to the boat. If it was blue, we'd be able to see colour by now.
It's almost here.
Yeah, it's almost here. Yeah, it is. Probably megalodon. When it sees the boat, it's gonna...
It must be right. It's almost... You'll be able to see colour in a minute.
Jackson, you're in the wars. You've rolled the car this morning, cut your finger on the fish, and now you're in a battle with a Goliath.
It's coming now.
Just a day in the life of the old dad bod there. It's like a superhero.
Oh, shit.
What was that?
The rod.
The rod! Oh, the battle! But it's not over!
It's coming.
Jacko, you alright? Oh, we got the rod. We might be able to get it fixed.
It's me done.